We are working on a fundamental premise. Students learn mathematics by doing mathematics. And we've discussed this with people. I think some people have the impression that in this format, the students are sitting there and the students are interacting with the computer. It's the student and the computer going back and forth. That's not really the case. If you come into the facility and walk around, this is what you see. Students are doing mathematics with a pencil and a piece of paper. They go to the computer to deal with topics, to get homework problems, but they really do the mathematics the traditional way. So we think this format is very, very effective for underserved students and for females. And we think we've got an answer for this because this is a very unintimidating format. In a traditional class, if you don't understand something, what do you have to do? You have to raise your hand, okay? There are many students that simply refuse to do this. And they're particularly that way if they think they're going to ask a dumb question. So they simply don't ask. In this format, what's the question about? Is it a dumb question? Who knows? The student and the tutor. Nobody else knows. So it's very unintimidating. If you've got people that are really committed to working hard, this is a format that allows them to do that. Let's talk a little bit about student perceptions. We've done an awful lot of assessment data. We've done focus groups. We do a semester by semester online survey. We've got tons of this data. What do students like about this format? They love the flexibility in scheduling. They love the ability to move at their own pace. They love the instant feedback. They like the availability of individual help. This is something that we're extremely proud of. If you look at the response to these 4 questions, we asked them, this course helped me learn to work through a process to solve a math problem. 80% of the class agreed or strongly agreed. This course encourages me to take responsibility for my own learning. Okay? Almost 90% agreed or strongly agreed. This course encourages me to search for answers myself rather than asking others. Again, between 80 and 90% agreed. This is active learning. And the final question, it is easy to pay attention in this class. 90% agreed or strongly agreed. And I would be willing to bet you're not going to find a lot of classes that are going to have this kind of response. So we think, from the perspective of an active learning environment, that this certainly fits that bill.